Human nature. I want to sing you an unknown song. It doesn't come natural to me. I don't know the words, and I cannot sing. But if you want, I will do anything. How long to get you to hear me singing my soul beyond control, to bring me back to life, to die again tonight, apart from you for just a second, lost forever to the times apart. Oh my heart, please come back to me. Help me to see all I am for you to take, and give me a break, and break me into you. The flower of life grows petals bright, to the heavens light it glows. It looks to find what it leaves behind, all its wants and woes. The wind of time, how sweet and mean, it takes away all my flowers seen. It rips the roots, it tears under boots, and a blanket of snow it lies under. Then in spring, a miraculous thing, the flower of life does show, that beyond all doubt, the times of drought, it will forever grow. Spring to life, and leave the past under the snow. I want to sing you an unknown song. It doesn't come natural to me. I am what I am, what am I to do?
Amidst the angels and God, a question arose. God, you are the creator of all life, and all is good in your deeds, but I am troubled. Here I sit, looking upon my fellow angels, and I feel that we do not know how good you truly are. We know only of your love and your guidance. But what if you should be angry with us? Or what if we become sad? Will it be an eternity of despair? I ask, how can we know you truly, unless we know you not? This was the starting point in heaven, where all of God's children were immature, lacking a place to understand their Creator, as to know God is to know pain and suffering. As such was the very genesis of our being. My dear angel, are you troubled? Do I not comfort you now? What is it you are asking? We know not of death, dear God. We are eternal. I think we would understand love and you more if we were given the illusion of death. And it's not really just the dying that pushes to maturity, but the pain of being without, the pain of living, and the pain of loneliness, which ultimately forges us all unto maturity. You know not what you ask. Death is painful. I would not like to see you in pain. I love you and care about you a great deal too much to see you die. But God, you are the one who is in control. For sure we will not die. We will only be away from you, O Lord, and we will be under the illusion of death. For as soon as we perish, our eyes will be open to your love, and all pain will be taken away, and we will know what it is to die. True, but the very real risk of all this is there nonetheless. This entire vision is much like the beginning of the Songs of Solomon, where our Creator bemoans the departure of her children unto the sleep of this realm. It hurts to be away from you, my child. How will I benefit from this journey? The big benefit to God is mature children who develop the ability to love him, her, do their walking a mile in their shoes kind of thing. One cannot truly love another without knowing them. The only way to truly know them is to experience what they have experienced. The difference is that of one being surrounded by toddlers or adults. Our Creator desires adults with whom it can share. Our hearts are yours, dear God, and we'll let you see to the deepest depths. When we return, your glory will be our praise. But you know not of pain. It is a powerful influence that can alter your perspective. Do we know nothing of pain? What is pain then? Is this pain? Not knowing pain for eternity? No. How do we know? I know, and that is all you should be concerned with. O God, in all your glory and beauty, may your guidance follow us on our journey and be as a light to our world. A new heaven awaits us, and you will be with us through our pain and through our love. How can it not work if it is done by you? That's just it. It is not done by God, but rather by us, hence the reluctance of our Creator. There is much risk in all of this, not the least of which was the ensuing rebellion which took place. Because I love you, my child, I shall let you go for a short while, but I will be there for you if you need me, and I will be there for you if you wake up frightened at what you will see. For I am God, and I have the power to create as well as the power to heal. But I'm sad to tell you this last part. You will not know me long. I will be a fleeting memory as you age in your world, and you will sleep until everyone is ready to wake up. You will be alone and away from me. But fear not, for I am here and will always be by your side. And when it is all over, you will have the knowledge of life and death. Not necessarily everyone, but the required number to assist the rest. Many think of this as 144,000. I shall call upon a third of the angels, and they will live in this world. And I shall call upon a third of the angels, and they will be there as my representatives to God. guide you on your journey, and the final third of the angels shall remain with me in heaven, so I will not be lonely. Oh, thank you, God of gods and ruler of everything. We shall call our new heaven earth, and it will be good. With that, God put a third of the angels to sleep and created the material world for them to live in. God was with them, though they knew him not, as was necessary for them to grow and learn the meaning of love. God created man and woman and placed the angels' spirits within their bodies. And all of the angels were asleep, waiting to be born and live to know death. Yes, angels are both male and female, thereby requiring both male and female bodies here. In God's eyes, it was an instant that had passed before all were back again, but he was sad to see that now that the angels knew death, and that all of them wanted to live, they wanted to go back again and experience death without knowledge of God. This is actually due bitterness via the rebellion. Many, of course, blame that on God rather than taking responsibility for what they have done. As well, those of the bitter hearts, which our Creator calls my bitter family, have organized themselves to be natural leeches off the rest of creation, thereby sidestepping the consequences of their evil actions. God was sad. He created a problem that has yet to be solved. The problem being, how do you make it stop, and why would you want it to stop? The only way to make this stop is to once again put the consequences for behavior squarely back on the shoulders of the one behaving badly. As well, the top levels of the kingdom must, as needs be, populated with those of spiritual maturity who can guarantee the unbroken rule of love that has ever been the promise of this very difficult age of rebellion. Knowing nothing of what was good and what was bad, we are born only knowing that God wants us to come home, and over time we lose sight of God. Before we become an adult, most of us already forget that He is here. But God is good and He loves us. He will not leave us in our darkest hour, and He will not hold us back from learning to love. And learning to love means allowing the very suffering that so many lay at the feet of our Creator. True love shines bright amidst the great difficulty of suffering. The only sad thing is that what has happened is that we all want to be on the other side of the fence eternally. Like a dog chasing its tail, we are lost in a moment of time. Yes, many here want their cake and eat it too. Oh God, forgive me for setting in motion an eternity of life, death, love, pain, and all that is in between. For I know now that eternity is best spent with you. You are our Lord and your love is just. I know you are with me wherever I go, and that is comforting, but I am sad to know pain. Even if it is only for one lifetime that I experience it, it is an eternity, for I know nothing else. All that I knew of you I have grown up and forgot. I only have my thoughts of why we are here and what is to come. Oh, child of mine, you are next to my heart forever, even when we are apart. And it is this that is the true illumination which is shown by the head of the one, that the angel or angle to God is suffering, and no other thing can truly deliver his or her children to their truly knowing him or her. Without such, our Creator would be forever surrounded by very intelligent children who could never truly understand the true depths of real love, nor their parents.